Hello, beautiful, magical, divine one. If this message has found you, much like my hair, I imagine that your life feels a bit intense, a bit messy. Things are happening in extremes. Yes? This is perfect. It's divinely timed, it's divinely designed, and you are exactly where you are meant to be. You are opening up to the freedom that is innate to you, and the only way to that truth is through the chaos of all that was. 4-4. So right now it's like many times this whole you're being birthed through the quantum birth canal has come through, but right now it's like you're crowning. Okay, men, for the men that are part of this collective, please understand that there is no other way to explain birthing except birthing, right? So this is the moment, this is the crowning moment, this is the moment where people scream, right? Because that's how intense it is. That's how magical a moment you find yourself in. And friends, I'm getting chills like everywhere. So whomever you are, whomever this collective is, just know that you make it through this intensity. You make it through this intensity in a way that, I'm just hearing the word astounds you. Like you are going to, and I want to cry in a way, and I don't like it when they bring up the emotions like within my human, because it makes my human uncomfortable to be that vulnerable here for you at this time. But what I'm feeling, friends, it's so beautiful. You are at the place, the space, the moment right before you enter new earth, like right before you are birthed. This is your rebirth moment, and all of the intensity that you are experiencing, that your human is experiencing, and that your nervous system, that your nervous system is experiencing. Like I'm feeling like your nervous system feels like it's on fire, like it's stuttering, like you don't know where to go, right? That's the feeling of this intensity. Know this, friends. All of this is divine compensation. All of this is echoes of the past now used choices, but all of this is what we all have to go through to get to the truth, to pass through the illusion. You are passing through the illusion. And over here, my life has also been a pretty intense one. My 2-year-old feelings have been big. There have been tantrums, there's been fighting, there's been scratching, there's been interesting things that I too have had to face. And friends, so I'm not coming from a point of, oh, it's easy and oh, it's breezy, although it is. It is easy and it is breezy the minute you breathe. The minute you breathe into what you are experiencing and bear witness to what your human's conditioning is leading it to do. And that, my friend, that is where the magic lies. In that moment, because in that moment, in that choice, in that breath, that is where you release the shackles. That is where you release the shackles to the old paradigms, the old limiting beliefs, the old ways of being. But it's not easy. It doesn't feel easy for the human, right? It's once again what's coming through. And friends, I can speak from personal experience here, and it is the birthing thing again. So I'm sorry, gentlemen, or people or mothers or ladies that have not given birth, but it is something that we can all imagine. It's something that we've all witnessed in movies, right? We've all seen the scene of I'm too tired, or we've heard the story from the grandmother or the aunt. Like it is almost this known thing of like, for many, there is a moment of, I can't do this. I'm too tired. I can't. And yet with one big breath in, one does. 4-4, so many 4s. That's all I'm seeing here, friends. It's like you've built the foundation of your new home, your new earth home, the new platform that you stand on, right? It's like what I'm seeing in my mind's eyes, you know, if you get like little dolls, sometimes they have like little, almost like little card platforms so that they stay standing, right? So that they don't fall over. This is what has shifted for you. It's like, but what has shifted is that now it's like this magical platform, this magical thing, this magical grounding thing. It's like you're standing. Okay, the only way that I can put this into words is it's like you're standing in the hands of God. Okay, like God is cradling you, you are cradling you, but now for the rest of your existence. It's always been that way. It's always been that way. It's never actually been any different. But because of all that you have done, because of where you find yourself when this video finds you, 555, it is the shift out of the old and into the new. Okay, I'm being told to take the cards out now. So if any of this resonates with you, my name is Angela. I am a channel of and for source consciousness, as are you. And I don't know what's going to come through, friends. I never know what's going to come through. But if you're still here and this calls to you, I ask you please to ground yourself in this beautiful, magical now with your breath. Friends, every now is beautiful. Every now is magical. Even the nows when your human tells you that you are failing. This is it's the shifting from the human, the ego being in control, to you, to the truth of you being in control, the truth of you that knows that you are always perfect. There is nothing to shame. There is nothing to blame. There is nothing to do better. There is nothing to do differently. There's just everything to do that is resonantly, right? So you did something and it didn't feel good. Oh, you know that now. What's your next resonant choice? When you find yourself in that situation again, what do you listen to? The resonance or the ego? This is the shift. This is the shift that you have been begging for, praying for. This is the shift that we've all been begging for and praying for. The shift into self, the shift into selfless self. Okay. Friends, grounding yourself in this beautiful magical now. Just breathing into that heart space with each and every breath. Breathing in and holding, acknowledging the source of you, the light of you. And then surrendering to the now exactly as it is in its perfection. Okay, breathing as many times as feels good to you. Just breathing into that heart space. I'm being told to take these two cards. We have the Magician. We have the Three of Voices, the Three of Swords. This is such an interesting bottom energy deck, right? Because this did come out in reverse. I'm being called to say here that what we do in our moments of pain is everything. When we give ourselves permission to feel the pain, to, I don't know, have the outburst, to even jump into the victim pool, whatever it is that you feel called to do in these intense moments, you're being authentic. Authenticity is all that is required. So this is why I feel that this came up, because I feel like for some of you, there is this fear of letting yourself feel, this fear of being imperfect, this fear of letting things fall apart. Because if things fall apart, if I fall apart, what? There's no one there, right? This is what I'm feeling. We create. You are the creator of your universe. You are the creator of your world. Give yourself permission to feel whatever is being called for release at this time. Cry, right? It is your tears that unlock the door, right? If these tears were held in, this door would remain stuck, trapped, locked, she would not be passing through the pain. You have to feel the pain fully and completely to pass through it. So right now, friends, I know that this message is going to be a touchy one, a tricky one, a triggering one, a tentative one, because good God, like God, source, the universe, your angels, like you are so surrounded, like you are so protected, you are held in the most loving, compassionate, gentlest of ways at this time. 144, this is collectively. We are all going through this. We are all experiencing such an intensity that sometimes it takes our breath away. Interesting. Okay. Friends, I mean, everything, we know that everything is in the breath. But right now, be prepared for your 11:11. Be prepared for your breath to be taken away in the most beautiful of ways. What's also coming through here, friends, is like the breath, right? When we are birthed through Gaia into Gaia, right? When your soul entered your human avatar, it was through a breath, right? Babies cry. There are many different beliefs. This is what truly resonates for me, and this is that until the being has like cried and taken that actual breath in the world, that is when the soul enters the body. And so there is something in this breath. It's like you've actually, when you feel what you're about to experience, when your breath is taken away, it's more like your breath is actually, you're going to be breathing fully and completely freely for the first fucking time in your existence here. At least, yeah, really. You've never breathed like this before. Not even when you were born. Right? This is something entirely new. This is something you've never experienced before. And I know that this all sounds very, very haphazard and it's all over the place, 1, 2, 3, 4, but friends, the energies are all over the place because it is the chaos moment. And this breath, it's like what it's going to feel like for you. It's going to feel like you've actually never been breathing. It's going to feel like all the breaths that you're taking right now, that they weren't breaths at all. There was like you gulping at air. This is the space that you are leaving, and the space that you are stepping into. It's new breath, it's new life, it's new earth, it's new you. It's the true you. Okay, let's see what else is here. We have the Hermit, we have the Star, we have the Knight of Voices, we have the Knight of Materials. Being told to take something here, there's more on this, I call it the Knight of Materials, the 5 of Materials. Knight of Voices, sorry friends. This 5 of Materials, I'm seeing the Knight of Materials in my mind's eye. I'm not sure why, but there is something more. Okay, Page of Materials, Queen of Materials. What else? There we go, Queen of Voices. There is a conquering of self, of ego self, that is required at this time. This 5 of Materials, this 5 of Pentacles, nothing can touch you. Nothing can touch you. Yes, collectively there is this intensity in the energies of manifestations, like the timing of things, like things are happening quicker than previously, than previous now yous experienced. This collective switch that has been flicked because of the divine purpose that you have here. This is why you are so held, right? Because with your specific design, you knew that in this time you would experience an intensity that was shattering. Because it is shattering every paradigm, every false belief. You are experiencing an intensity that is shattering. And because of this, you are held in support, you are held in protection, and you are held in love. You, the soul that you are, the soul contract that you have, it's not that nothing bad can come to you right now. You can manifest whatever you want, right? This is why the Magician card came out with the Three of Swords. You are so powerful. But in that same breath, you are so powerful that you are also holding yourself. Things that you are beyond cannot touch you, cannot re-enter unless you actually open the door, right? So what Source is saying here is yes, we are all master manifestors, and we create with our thoughts, with our focus, with what we place our attention, our awareness on, right? The ways that we think, the things that we think about. But in this time, in this cocoon, in this birthing, rebirth period, you knew that you would have an intensity of, let's call it, low vibrational thoughts. And it's like you created a goalie, a net. So many funny visuals that are coming through that I just don't feel comfortable to share. My human, at least. But to prevent these like low frequency thoughts from actually manifesting in for you, because of where you are, right? So 2 days ago, this would not have been true for you. A day ago, this might not have been true for you. An hour ago, this might not have been true for you. But, and it's not this video that makes it true. I want you to please hold this in truth. What makes it true is you, because you designed it this way. Okay, so the guidance here with this Five of Pentacles, it's you standing in your light. It's you actually allowing things to fall and fold. This is very much like a Humpty Dumpty, but Humpty Dumpty chooses not to get back on the wall. Okay. The mental mastery that is required at this time is something. The Drowned King, Rex Marinus. The mental mastery that is required from your human at this time is one of stillness and silence, is one of trust and play, is one of feeling and synchronicity. And what is this word that is trying to come through here? Super conscious presence, like super conscious mastery. To live super consciously is to master the mind and to live and follow feeling and frequency and energy. And this is really what the mastery is, the mastery of the mind is at this time. It's not mastering the mind at all, it's stepping out of the mind. It's stepping into the heart space, but completely, fully, always. It's this feels good, this doesn't feel good. It's switching off the thoughts. Because your cup, friends, before I read from this alchemy card, your cup is, I'm seeing in my mind's eye that it is like, it's overflowing, it's beginning to trickle over, it's beginning to trickle over. And the reflection that you are reflecting to others through you conquering, and there is a conquering here, because you are conquering this. You are conquering the limiting beliefs. Not through force, through truth, through light, through love, through knowing, through trust, through embodying your light, through embodying your divinity. This is how you conquer. Not with swords and battle axes. Okay, so there is a conquering of every past paradigm that is no longer resonant for you. And I imagine that it's pretty much all of the past paradigms. That's what the feeling is here with this rebirth. Like, none of it can come with you. So all of it at this time is being called for, it's not even being called for release, it's being called for your attention. For your attention, for your awareness. That's why you're experiencing everything so strongly. Any way of being that is actually not truly resonant to you, to the truth of you, you're going to be experiencing things that trigger that exact thing over and over and over again. And it's for you to, and it's going to occur until you see what you are meant to see, shift what you are meant to shift, alchemize what you are meant to alchemize. Rex Marinus, the drowned king, ego collapse, losing face, humility. 911. In alchemy, the archetype of the king is often used as a symbol for the ego, the aspect of the self that is attached to its title, name, and identity. It is said that the drowned king is a required phase in the process of transformation. Only through dissolving who they thought they were is the king able to become who they are destined to be, a kind and benevolent leader. How does the drowning occur? Not voluntarily, that's for certain. Through circumstances beyond their control, the king is brought to their bottom, to their knees. When this card appears, expect a huge blow to the ego, impactful enough that it causes one to turn their life around, prioritizing grace over greed, benevolence over brutality, sovereignty over selfishness. The drowned king eventually resurfaces as a fully charged, benevolent being. Watch the movie The King 2018, excuse me, but this is the emotion that was coming through in the beginning, right? It's like the breaking before the beauty, or the beauty with the breaking. You're magnificent. You're so magnificent. And when you, whomever you are, because for all I know there's only one person here, maybe there are many, but for the beings that are here, when you pass that moment, right, when you actually enter that, take that breath, that very first breath, you're a kaleidoscope of like starlight. That's what I'm seeing. Like, you are magnificent. The drowned king prevents tyranny and retributes power. We all must experience this energy from time to time to stay balanced. Wear it like a blade of honor. Water is the main mechanism for the dissolution of the ego. Although the king may kick and scream all the while, eventually their new mantra will be, go with the flow. Friends, I'm being called to stop right here and leave you with these words. I'm just going to breathe into what wants to come through for you. Know that at this time, Source is so proud. God is smiling down on you. God is holding you. And you are celebrated across dimensions, across time, across space. Because this moment that you find yourself in, this rebirth moment, this moment right before everything really clicks into place, you'll never be here again. You will never be here again. It's a moment that you will look back on, reflect on. It's your before. This is you're at the end of the before. You're about to go into the after. And in the after, I'm just being told that every breath will feel like you're breathing in starlight. Take it how it resonates, friends. Have a beautiful, magical now. Thank you for co-creating this message with me. Thank you for your beautiful light, your frequency, your energy. Have a beautiful, magical night. Blessings and love. Bye-bye.